Hi, I'm Jamie from Beam Machines. Today we're going to be reviewing the Verona RS. Great machine, in terms of aesthetics, looks fantastic and is one of the best machines out there. Get a bit more into the technical side a little bit later on. In terms of looks, you've got two different options on the RS. You've got matte black, like you can see there, or you can have it in matte white. So the RS comes in two different options. You've got standard height and torque up version. Standard height is 560 high, the torque up is 650 high. Two different levels. The difference between the torque up and the standard is obviously torque ups are for takeaway, so you can fit takeaway cups underneath. Width is 820 and depth is 610, so that's the same on both machines. It's only the height that's different on the takeaway version. You've got adjustable feet here, so you can adjust the height slightly. In terms of aesthetics, it does look superb, the machine, so it fits in any environment really. A lot of coffee shops and places like that absolutely love it. So as you've got with any coffee machine, you've got your steam ones either side. As you have with all Sanremos, you've got your reduced turn rotary. So you turn your steam on, that's on full power, half turn off, on, off. Very straightforward and great for, especially when you're training people and when you get your milk to temperature, there's always that risk of burning it if you leave your steam on too long. When it's instant like that, on and off, very straightforward turning your steam off. And then you've got your standard button settings as you would with any of the Sanremos, most coffee machines as well. So your single shot, single long shot, double long shot. You've got your programming button, and then you've got your hot water button, which if you press that, it controls the hot water here on this side. And you've got that on both group heads, so you can turn the water on at either side. So on the RS, you've got three boilers. You've got your boiler at the back, and then you've got two independent boilers that sit on the back of each group head. Both stainless steel, both insulated, and so both all three. And they all run off PID. PID stands for proportional integral derivative. Very technical, but effectively you've got a sensor that sits in there and controls the temperature of the machine. Very clever system. It's better than the old thermostatic temperature control we have, which was basically a pin that sits inside the boiler and measures temperature. The problem you have with that system is that it's susceptible to scale, so scale build up over time and can impact the temperature and its accuracy. And then you've also got your heaters that heat your group head and the metalwork in there, that again controlled by PID. But what it allows this section to do is kind of be more accurate for your coffee, the extraction on your coffee. So at the moment there you can see it's programmed at the top to 92 degrees. What it'll then do when you do your shot, it'll actually time your shot for you. So as you press your button for a shot, for a single shot as an example, it will then time the shot. So you've got insulated stainless steel boilers in the back of the group head. The keys to that really is temperature stability and coffee consistency really. Obviously, if you're able to kind of control your temperature a little bit better, then obviously your coffee's going to extract better. You've got an upgraded water mixing system that can get you with like 0.1 of a degree in terms of accuracy, so very, very accurate temperature control. Inside the machine you've got group water isolators, so your group solenoids are isolated separately, so they're really easy to strip down and service, basically reducing downtime of the machine if ever you need anything like that doing. So the other option you've got as well on your group heads, which is a feature that found on machines like the RS, is your pre-infusion of your coffee. So basically what you want to do is you want to put some water into the coffee prior to extraction. So I'm going to press and hold the programming button again, and I'm on to page 2, and I've got this option here. So pre-brewing is enabled. I can disable that if I want, but at the moment I'm going to enable that. I'm going to tick that, and then it's going to give me different options on pre-brewing different things. So I can do it on the espresso, which is set at 3, coffee, which is set at 3, and double espresso, which is set at 5, 2 coffees, which is set at 6. So that's basically your programming buttons across here. Another great feature on the machine as well, you've got a program. You can time program your machine, so you can time it to set it to come on in the morning, 20 minutes before you get there, so it's on, the machine's ready and warm when you arrive. Great machine for baristas. One of the kind of keys to the RS, one of the keys to the design of it, the keys to the build of it, was designing it with baristas in mind, so they could have full control over the coffee machine and the way that it works, the pre-infusion of the coffee, all these different elements and all these different features that can go into kind of getting the best possible coffee, getting the sweet spots from your coffee as well. So what I'm going to do now is get a little bit into the programming, just to give you an idea of the kind of things that you can do on the machine. Basically you press and hold the screen, and then it'll bring up the programming options. So you've got different options, so you can set a timer, you can put it to standby mode, you can control the temperature, which is one of the keys that a lot of people would like to use. So basically this is temperature coffee of 1, which is group head 1, which is your left hand group head. So I can adjust that temperature if I want, so I can take that up or down to whatever temperature I want. That will depend on your coffee, what type of coffee. All coffees are brewed at different temperatures, so it would depend on what coffee you're actually using in the group head. But the advantage to a machine like the RS is you can control that, and you can have different coffees going through different group heads, because all different coffees will have different sweet spots. So if you're doing stuff like seasonal blends and things like that, you've got full control over that, and it's very straightforward to do. So all I'm going to do there is just tick that to say that I'm happy with that, and then what I'll do is bring up group head 2. So again, if I wanted to adjust the temperature on that, I can do the same thing, tick that, and then it'll take me straight back into programming. Everything's then adjusted on this side. Within your screen as well, you've got page 2, you've got different options on there. Various different things, like you can control the heater. This on the top of the machine, you've got a cup warmer, so you can turn that on or off. You've got different options, like you've got your auto clean. On all Sanremos, you have the auto clean option, where you basically press and hold those 2 buttons there, your single shot and your Sanremo button, and it'll do an auto clean. What you can do on the RS is you can clean both group heads at once, so a great time saver. You can just put a blanking plate in each one, press the button, and away it goes. So I'll put the blanking plate in each group handle, and I'm going to go into programming. So I'm going to press and hold the screen. I want to go onto page 2, and then auto clean. So just going to press that button, and it automatically starts the auto clean on both group heads. Now I'm going to make a coffee with the machine just to show you a few little bits of the features and how they work. Obviously it's extracting the coffee there. I'm going to foam some milk. I'm going to try and create a bit of a pattern for you. If you do have any questions about this machine, the Verona RS, or any other machines, feel free to contact one of our team. You can contact us via the website, bmachines.co.uk, or you can call us 0161 333 4444.